and she found there were like five things that were most common, but the number one most common thing that these people told this nurse, the number one reason why they regretted their life or regretted anything about their life was that they lived the life that they felt was expected of them rather than the life that they truly wanted to. And that's kind of what you were talking about. You know, you have these external beliefs that come from other people or society, and they shape the way that you spend your time. And, you know, a lot of these people, they, you know, by the time they're, you know, they don't have much time left, they realize, man, I spent my entire life trying to satisfy my parents' expectations or my friends' expectations, you know, and a good example or just an example that I could use would be if you went to school and you studied, and this is actually a pretty common one. You hear of a lot of people who, you know, they go to school to be a lawyer, right?
Hmm.
If you're a lawyer, you make a lot of money, you're usually pretty financially successful, and things generally go pretty well for you in other areas just because of your financial situation. But a lot of people, they, you know, go to law school or they're in the middle of law school and they realize, man, this isn't what I want to do. And they drop out. And you have to be able to examine and reflect internally to really have those realizations where you come to understand that what you're doing with your life is not true to yourself. And some people never do that, but I think that's the only way to find fulfillment in your life is to live a life that is true to yourself. So, like you were saying, I mean, you doing this podcast, this is authentic David, you
Hmm.
know, and for me, building Born to the Iron and spending my time teaching people how to get jacked without drugs and supplements like that specifically, and whatever Born to the Iron ends up evolving to become, that is my purpose and that is what I want to do with my life.